2 Timothy 2:2 reads the following, And the thing that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. Steve and Pam are church planting missionaries in Rosario, Argentina, and have been in the ministry for 37 years, 10 years pastoring 2 churches in Ohio, and 27 years as missionaries. They have one daughter, Monica, who with her husband, David, are in southern Argentina starting a new church. Argentina. The country has a population of around 45 million people and is divided into 23 provinces or states. Today, 7 of these provinces still do not have an independent Bible-believing Baptist church. The state religion is Roman Catholicism, and it's getting stronger since the current Pope, who's Argentine, was elected to lead the church. The Thorntons have helped plant 3 churches and have trained pastors who started 3 other works. For Brother Steve and Pam, every ministry, including the camp, the training of faithful men, and the church planting fellowship, is about starting independent Baptist churches throughout the entire country. There's a great need in Argentina for more church planting missionaries. There are over 30 cities with a population of over 100,000 without an independent Baptist church. For 10 years, Brother Steve taught young men in ministry about the need for a church planting fellowship. In September of 2015, that vision was realized when a small group of 3 pastors and 3 churches banded together to begin Riba, a fellowship to work together in starting and encouraging new works and pastors. Today, there are 10 churches and 8 new works striving together and to support church planting not only throughout Argentina, but also in Bolivia and Uruguay. There's a great need to help new national church planters buy land, build buildings, do evangelism, and vacation Bible schools, plus assist in many other areas. This is why we started Riba. Brother Steve has trained 3 men who have been sent out from the church in Rosario. He's also trained Pastor Hernan, a young man in the Rosario church who will likely become the pastor of the church next year. He's also training Lucas, another young man in the Rosario church who has been preparing to be a church planter in the future. Lucas has completed his classroom studies and has recently started his internship. Another young man, Alexis, is trying to figure out if he is truly called by God to be a pastor. Brother Steve has also had the privilege to help train 6 other young men from other churches who are now pastoring in Argentina and Bolivia. Missionary Jimmy Strickland, together with Brother Steve, started a Baptist camp 20 miles outside of Rosario in 2003. God has blessed the camp ministry, and teenagers have been saved and several young men called into full-time ministry during the camp weeks. The camp is also being used to host pastors' camps, men's and ladies' retreats, and the church planting conferences. It's a costly ministry, but one that has been a blessing to the work. It would be a real blessing to have more missionaries in Rosario work together in this very important ministry. Brother Steve and Sister Pam are now asking God where He would have them plant a new work after turning over the Rosario Church to Pastor Hernan. Your prayers are needed for them and for the church planting endeavor in Argentina. There are over 2 million people in the Rosario area, and the need is great for many more Bible-believing Baptist churches. They could not be involved in this great work without great partners like you to support them. God bless you as you give and pray for new churches throughout Argentina.